Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So I have a little disclaimer because I went to go edit the first half of this video of mine and Sam's little interview. Do excuse the parrots in the background. And I have just completely lost the whole lot of footage for the video, which has made me very angry. However, I do still luckily have the second half of the video, which is the Q&A with Aisha, Sam and Freya. So I will put that bit in, and then maybe one day in a different video I will redo the whole interview thing again with Sam. I'm so sorry. Today's just been not a good day in general. I should have really seen that coming. So I hope you enjoyed the second half of the video, which is the Q&A, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, so we're now with Aisha and Freya, who are also beachbody coaches. Just a quick disclaimer, if you do hear music in the background, one, I don't know the rights to it, and two, it's just the Dance Academy. So we're just going to quickly go through like the Q&A part of this video, and yeah, so we're just going to get all of their opinions on the questions we do have. So, the first question, how do you get started? So we did talk briefly about beachbody in the first half of this video, but how do you get started in beachbody?
I think Sam's probably the best person to start answering this question.
Yeah, so I said a little bit yesterday about how I came into the whole Beachbody thing, and so what I did was I responded to an Instagram post for people asking for mums that wanted to do a little bit of part-time work, that were already working out and really into fitness, and did they want to make a little bit of money from it. So then I got into it and I signed with, like I said earlier, one of the top 10 coaches, and then over the course of the next few months I then wanted to build my team and get those involved in doing, these guys are already dancers. I teach them as part of the Dance Academy, and I wanted them to kind of expand what they're already doing. So I was like, hey guys, because Aisha already signed up as a customer, and I was like, you're awesome, so why don't you just sign as a coach too, because you can influence so many other people.
Because I loved being a client and just working out with Sam as my coach, and then I realised I could actually help a lot of people because I'm very different to Sam. I'm not a single mum. You're not a single mum. I'm not a mum. Yeah. I don't have any children, but I am sort of younger. I work nights. I'm not already incredibly fit, or like I didn't love working out before I started this, so I had different people that I could reach.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I got into coaching.
I just got pestered a lot. No, Sam did hound me quite a lot. And I kind of just went for it because I really enjoy sharing knowledge. I like kind of learning stuff and then being like, hey guys, did you know if you did this and this and this, you'll get better results, why don't you try it? Or like learning how it works with different people as well, like dependent on what they enjoy doing and your body type and your goals. There's loads of different ways around how you can do it, and I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to stuff like this, so I do like to learn and then share that knowledge.
What about you, Shab?
Oh god. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much the same as Aisha. Like, obviously, beforehand, I've never done a workout in my life, so I literally, genuinely was like the most unfit person ever. And then yeah, I think what got me started is seeing the results of other people. And seeing, because we're not similar in age as such, but we're more similar in sorts of like in mindsets and body types. Yeah. So I feel like seeing how well Aisha was doing, and then obviously also coming to dance and having that, not necessarily pressure, but that sort of like encouragement from everybody else, and realising, okay, if they can do it, I can do it. And I think, yeah, I'm very much glad that I did, because, I mean, you know, obviously there's one other member of Beachbody who's not actually here, but she's here in spirit. And she's of my age. She's also not my college student, but a college student at the same college as me. That's what we mean. And yeah, so I feel like that's probably what got me like started in this whole thing, because I had peers of similar things. Yeah. Next question is, what workout programs are your favourites?
You go first.
Okay. I started doing size because I thought I would love that one the most because it was dance based, and obviously I started doing this from Sam being my dance teacher. But I think my favourite is actually Lift 4, which is a weightlifting program, which I never thought I would say. I never thought I'd like weightlifting, but it's definitely my favourite so far.
I haven't actually tried many yet. I've done size because me and Asha tried to like do.
I had the DVD.
So we tried to do basically size instead of in 6 weeks, in 3 weeks.
That was fun.
Because we're stupid. So I tried size and I did enjoy it, but I enjoyed it more because I knew I was doing it with Aisha.
Yeah.
My favourite and the only one I've really gone for, I did enjoy the T20 trials, but my favourite has to be Lift 4 at the moment. Kind of for different reasons to Aisha. I'm the oldest of 6 and 3 of them are boys. And they're taller than me and starting to get bigger than me, and I'm not okay with that. I want to be able to still put them on the floor, so that's why.
Still, did you do before?
Yeah, I was going to take all 5 at once and shove them on the
Here she
sofa.
Anyway, Sam?
My favourite, I've done loads. I think if I ever in a flunk and I don't feel like I want to work out and my program's boring me, I always go back to Insanity Max 30 because my love for this whole thing started with Sean T. And I've done pretty much all of his programs. But Insanity Max 30 is like, it's 30 minutes long, so it's not too short, it's not too long, but it's fast. And you've got to move and you've got to go. And yeah, I love that.
Yeah. I think I can't really answer this question though because obviously I'm the newest member of the team, so I've not had a chance to do more than one workout. Like obviously more than one workout, more than one type of workout. So I'm still currently doing T25. I'm on week 3, day 6. Too long. And I'm not cutting that part out either. And yeah, so I can't really say which one's my favourite at the moment. I do enjoy T25. It's a really good workout, and obviously Shanti. You've got a love-hate relationship with that guy, but
What do you want to try next?
Yeah.
good question. Yeah, I think I want to try Insanity. But
Insanity
then
or Max 30? Or Asylum?
Similar bit.
Max 30. Yeah, that was
Good answer.
Insanity's 60 minutes long.
Yeah, Max 30.
Literally what the name is.
You don't want to do the whole of Insanity?
No, not
Yeah.
yet. I struggle with 25 minutes, let alone an hour.
Let's just build you up.
Exactly. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, I guess.
There's so many. There is so many. So it's really hard to choose because it's literally like when you want to binge watch something and you open Netflix and you're like, it's like that with workouts. But that's one of the reasons you get a coach, because I'll go, shy on you, let's get you something that builds nicely, something that's 25 minutes long. I'm like, Aisha, you really want to get heads, you want to build muscle, let's stick you with Joel and stick you on Lift 4. Same with Freya, she wants to put her brothers down, so let's do the newest lifting program. Because I'd already done it as well, so I was familiar with it, so I was like, come on. Yeah.
I guess it depends on what your goals are as
Exactly,
well. Like,
yeah,
where,
exactly.
where you're going with this. Like, obviously, I started at first with the intentions of losing weight. Yeah.
And I think...
But like, yeah, so like you can't really do a lifting program and expect to lose a lot of weight. You have to do something that's more. Yeah, but I mean, like it's more like
It's building muscle mass.
Yeah,
but there's also
You
a
want
lot
to
of-
just shred fat first.
yeah, exactly.
It depends on how you want to go about it and the kind of time scale you have as to which one. But then also it's like it's spending on lifestyle as well. Like there's quite a few different like yoga and meditation ones, Pilates ones. I know at some point in the summer when I've got like loads of markets going on and I'm literally sanding and stood on my feet and lathing loads and already doing quite a lot of intense work. I'm really not going to want to lift. My arms aren't going to be able to cope with that, so I've already like picked a few that I'm going to try at that point. I'm going to try a few Pilates ones, a few yoga ones. I think it's going to be quite fun.
Intense programs, but there are ones that are much more gentle.
Yeah, that's more chill.
Especially like that heat wave like last year. I'm not being funny.
Yeah,
but
Lift 4 in a heat wave was just ridiculous.
None of the hit. I was like,
Go on, next question.
Next question. So do you have to be fit to be a coach?
no.
Prime examples.
When I first started, not as a coach but as a client, but also when I started as a coach, I'm not incredibly fit. I'm not like Sam and like enjoy Max 30
It's not crazy.
because I'm not mental. But I have found a love for working out, and like I feel not bad as in guilty, but like I know when I've had a day where I haven't done a workout, like I feel like I've missed something from my day, which I was never like before. So like I am improving my fitness and I am finding a love for working out, but you don't have to be like that to start with. It's something that you learn and that you build as part of your lifestyle.
I guess adding on to that as well, being a good coach is not only, because sometimes clients or coaches can feel quite pressurized to the fact that their coach is like fit and amazing at all these workouts and they're not. So I feel like a good coach makes somebody who's kind of going along the journey with them.
Makes you feel more comfortable.
Yeah, exactly, because it's like you've got that person to look at and go, oh, okay, like,
If they
without
can do
trying
it,
to
so
sound
can I.
horrible, like, you clearly don't look that fit at the moment, let's do this together. And that's what makes it a lot more fun. And obviously, of course, I'm a client of Sam, so this is complete, like, contradictory. Like, what I mean is you do not have to be fit to be a coach, it just so happens to be that Sam got the lucky genes in this one.
And lucky genes.
You're just not the lucky ones.
The thing with Beachbody as well is it kind of trains you as you're going. Like there's loads of like qualifications within Beachbody that you can gain. Like there's a new one coming up that's going to be a bit more about nutrition and exercising with nutrition and things like that. And you can gain those qualifications as you go. If you're not a coach, you can't do that bit. So you kind of have to sign up so that you then gain that knowledge. And let's be honest, okay, we're talking a lot about exercise, but it is a lot about nutrition as well. And you, as a coach, that might be the thing that you're kind of giving to people, is that knowledge of food and that knowledge of nutrition.
Yeah, and I think
that
for
can make a
me,
massive
signing up as a
difference.
coach helped a lot with my knowledge of nutrition as well, because for me, although I said like I've never loved working out, that's never really been the biggest issue for me. It's always been what I eat. I've never like, I love cheese, I love chocolate, and
I can join them together already.
But I think the point is like, you don't have to have that knowledge to start. You can build that knowledge up and help other people to learn those things as well.
I think for me, like, I'm a lot older than these guys.
A lot.
Like, I'm 35, but you know, I've been dancing since I was 14, and obviously working on my own fitness journey before Beachbody came into this, and I mentioned that yesterday as well. But these guys have been my students for a long time, and I've seen them grow and build that knowledge of dance and just their own self-confidence, and then bringing them into this team. Like, none of us look alike. We are like, I'm only 5 foot tall. Like, we're such different builds, different body shapes. But the difference is our mentality. We're all slightly mental. Like, we all suffer with anxiety.
Oh,
A little bit more. But we all suffer with anxiety, and we all really see the benefit in working out for mental health, not just for our bodies. Like, I used to be so much fitter. I used to be like 6-pack Annie over here. I had 2 babies. My bumps were massive. These guys have seen me go through 2 massive bumped pregnancies.
Literally 2 watermelons in front of
Huge.
her.
And then that splitting my muscles and having 2 C-sections. So having to kind of refine myself in that and get fit again, and then get fit differently to how I was able to before. So they've seen the change in that, but also the determination, because I see so much value in working out and eating well. So then we share that mindset, and then we just, like that whole hashtag, like your vibe attracts your tribe. Like we are so different, but we vibe, and we don't get on at all. I hate them all.
Yeah.
But for me, it's almost like mother hen. Like, I love these guys, and I love seeing them grow up and mature. and just see them grow in confidence and take this and fly. So yeah, I'm incredibly proud of. This is just a few members of the team that are local to Bath. You know, we've got members all over the place, and yeah, it's just really nice seeing them and doing this with them.
I think adding to this as well is like, when you become a coach, there's no time schedule as to when you can sign other people up.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, if you sign somebody up 2 days after you signed up yourself, you're not going to be fitter than like you were 2 days ago, because you can't make progress that fast. No matter how hard you try, you can't. I'm sorry, but like, you can't. So I feel like, obviously, Sam managed very early on to sign a lot of people up. So obviously her fitness was really good, but at the same time it was like, she's improved a lot since. So she's been basically the same when her first lot of clients started, because it was quite a close gap between when she started and when they started.
Yeah, it's a journey. So yeah,
It's more about sharing your journey
Yeah.
than telling people what to do and like, this is how you get to where I am.
Yeah.
Because if like the people that I've signed up, they don't want to be where I am. I'm not like muscly and fit, but I'm getting there, and it's about encouraging them to go there with you.
Yeah.
And to get to their goals, because everyone's going to have individual goals. It's like knowing how to get them to their goals.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Everyone has their own starting point, and I did a lot of the programs before Beachbody came to the UK because you could order them online and have them shipped over. And I said it cost a lot of money. It cost so much money, just the shipping and the handling even. So I had done a lot of the workouts beforehand, but then like I said, you get given Beachbody on demand and it's suddenly like, oh my days, I've got to try all these and become familiar with them so that I can be a better coach. And then also under my coach, she's like a high fat, low carb like expert. So I started learning about that and intermittent fasting. So I was learning all about that before I could pass on that knowledge and share that knowledge. So yeah, you're constantly learning and you're constantly journeying, and I think you have to remember that and stay humble in that, and that's what attracts people to you, because you're like, I'm on this journey too, so join me.
And also I feel like, because obviously Sam's like, out of all of us lot, Sam's like the highest one out of us. And
ranking.
Yeah, like
that's the word I was trying to go for. So I like, also this whole Beachbody thing is the fact that we are all there together. It's not like as if Aisha's individual compared to Freya. Like, she'll have her own clients underneath, but if there's we're a team, and if there's anything that anybody either doesn't understand or needs help with, or like Sam will run challenge groups and then we'll add us guys in so we can add our own people so that we can build that group. So we do work as a team a lot of the time. It's not an individual like, oh, you're a coach.
It's not like you're on your own.
Yeah, exactly. We do work together quite a bit.
And if anything, if they come to me with stuff that I then can't respond to, then I can go to other members of my team, which is a massive team, or I can go to my coach, who is top 7 within the gazillions of Beachbody coaches that there are. So I'm very lucky to be on the team that I am, to then pass down that knowledge to my team. So it's definitely, it's like a family tree, isn't it? It trickles down and you support each other. There's no competition like Freya's got bigger muscles than me, or Aisha's like building better side biceps than me, or Shah's losing weight faster than me. It's not a competition, it's a journey and it's a story, and we might get competitive in like, how much water have you drunk today, how many squats can you do, but it's not like, you don't rip apart your own
it's not
team.
like I'm better than you.
Yeah.
It's just like, come on,
you can do it. Yeah. Healthy.
One final question. I asked Sam this as a yes no. Earlier half of the video when we were in completely different clothes.
Yeah.
I did totally wear the same ones. So you two, benefits from Beachbody so far. So obviously you've been with Beachbody a little bit longer than Freya has. So what's your benefits?
So my benefits are definitely learning more about nutrition and what my body responds to, especially for me personally, because I work nights, finding how to fit my meals in a day where I'm working a night shift but didn't necessarily work the night before, so like without overeating in like a 24-hour period, but also eating at the right time so I've got the energy to last for the whole night. And also, like, my main goal when I first started was weight loss, and I've not lost all the weight I want to lose, but I'm at like a happy place where I want to start building muscle as well as just shredding fat. So that's the benefits for me from using Beachbody.
And you, like, Aisha's done incredible, guys. Like, the weight that you've lost and the mindset change in Aisha with regards to her nutrition. Like, I'm like, who even are you? Like, you meal prep and you plan your meals and you're eating this food you didn't even know the names of a few months ago. Like, she's a chicken, right? She's just done it. I can't, like, express how proud I am of these guys, because honestly, months ago, this wasn't the same Aisha mindset. Like, it's amazing the change in her. Really was.
Freya? Benefits probably having even more time with Sam, like the lady already and now I'm spending more time with her. No, I'm joking.
The amount of swearing she's done in the first
I just mouthed it. You could just put a little heart over it, it's fine. Or a little peach.
I've been looking at YouTube for 3 days. How good do you think my editing is?
Sorry. No, but actually the benefit for me is the learning about like how programs work, and like how partnering different types of exercises like HIIT in with lifting, or like different sorts of cardio and different sorts of stretches can like benefit you and get to particular goals at particular times. So guys, I have ADHD as well, like come on. So that's, learning about the exercises and why we do what we do. I don't know what to do with my hands anymore.
Not hold your boobs.
Alright, well, I'm going to call this an end to the video because
good idea.
Freya's getting a bit woo.
And we need to go dance.
And we need to go
married.
No, I need to go.
I need to go to work.
Okay. So we're going to call an end to the video. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you again soon with another
On
video.
your side.
Yes.
Like, subscribe.